Ministry of Education, Government of India, to guide us. We welcome you, sir. I would now like to request Dr. Praveen Bade sir to please introduce our today's guest speaker.
Good morning, all. Good morning, Dr. Bhaskar Gupta, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Today's speaker for our session is Dr. Bhaskar Gupta, sir, who is a veteran academician, come research scientist, and director at Netra Technical Campus, joined as an officiating director and dean at IIMT Groups of Colleges, Great Noida, in 2020. Dr. Gupta sir completed his BE in 2001 and MTech with honors in 2006, while electronics and communication has been his core areas. Dr. Gupta sir, in his academic career spanning for more than 19 years, now has taught various subjects at undergraduate and PG level in many renowned institutes such as AKGC, ABES, IMS, and DIT. He is presently working as president of IIC Cell and trained as an innovation ambassador by Ministry of Educational Innovation Cell. He is also the coordinator for NISP and ARIA. He has been taking sessions on innovation, entrepreneurship, design thinking, IPR, BMC, technology readiness level, critical thinking for last 10 years across the country. He is the startup founder and has more than 2 Indian patents filed, 2 copyrights, and 2 book chapters in CRC Press. Dr. Gupta sir has wear many hats as an academic professional. His work, other than basic teaching, include publishing and presenting several papers in national and international journals, guiding MTech projects, working on various state and central government sponsored projects, and traveling across USA, South Korea, Oman, Afghanistan, Dubai, and Ethiopia on academic research mission in association with world's renowned universities. His notable projects among R&D are commercialization of electronic eye for blind people in collaboration with MSME Delhi, developing UAVs in collaboration with Korean aerospace industry, association with South Korea. Is working on DRDO sponsored project on robotic computing, NASCOM-based project on software design, radio and mentoring students for Microsoft Imaging Computation under software category. Dr. Bhaskar Gupta sir has been director of SSI TM Aligarh, BIR TM Khurja, and Netra Technical Campus Ghaziabad, hence having sustained exposure to administrative affairs. Besides this, he is a fellow member of IEEE MTT, then IE, IET, and IIRS Dehradun. He has been 6-time coordinator for IIT Delhi Virtual Lab Program and working as nodal coordinator for IIRS ISRO Outreach Program and IITMS Swayam Nepal Program. So today, he will be speaking on a session on technology readiness level. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Praveen. And
thank you,
first
sir.
of all, I would like to thank the principal of College of Pharmacy for giving me an invitation for being a speaker for today's session on technology readiness level, which is one of the emerging topics these days. Let me thank the president of IIC Cell, convener, all the council members. Of course, many thanks to Dr. Praveen, ladies and gentlemen, faculty fraternity, and dear students. It's my pleasure to be among you all for taking today's wonderful session on technology readiness level under Institutions Innovation Council. And I hope that you all will be benefited after my lecture, because this is the demand of the modern era, Once you know about technology readiness levels, you have to try to make use of these 9 TRLs at your workplace for better outputs. So let me quickly go to my presentation in a couple of minutes. And please let me know whether it is visible or not. Is it visible, Dr. Praveen?
No, I can see. Yes, now yes, yes.
Okay, so welcome to this session on process of innovation development and technology readiness level, and how can we commercialize the lab technologies with the help of innovation. So what is innovation development? There is a way to do it better, but you would have to find it as mentioned by Thomas Edison. So let me first define the innovation. Innovation happens when someone improves on and makes a significant contribution to the existing things to something that has already been invented. And converting the knowledge into a wealth is the job of innovation. Innovation is a complex process. Even defining innovation in a proper manner is very, very complicated. We can see different types of innovation around us, as today is a world of startups, and India is the third largest startup nation in the world with more than 72,000 startups in our country. And I'm very glad most of the founders of these startups are below the age of 35 years. They are all quite young. So why not you? So if you look at the different types of innovation, it is about disruptive kind of innovation, which is the modern type of innovation, which has been widely used by startup founders, whether it is Oyo Rooms, Ola Cabs, Uber, Misho. All these startups have been using disruptive kind of innovation, where we are going to make use of some innovative business models in order to disrupt the existing market. Of course, there is a demand for the radical innovation as well, which is a technological breakthrough that is going to transform the industry and going to create a new market for the product or the service. Sustaining kind of innovation is there, which is a significant improvement on a product that aims to sustain the position in an existing market. And incremental is a gradual, continuous improvements on existing products and services. So you must have seen the Apple companies, iPhones are there. So Apple, Toyota, Samsung, Nike have been using this sustaining and incremental kind of innovation in order to innovate their mobile products or some internet related devices since a long time. And now everyone is aware of Apple, which is known for its iPhones, because they could make proper use of design thinking concept, technology readiness level, and of course, incremental and sustaining kind of innovation. So if you look at this innovation matrix, so you will see here the different companies like Innocentive is there, Procter and Gamble. They have a well-defined innovation. Sustaining innovation, I have told you, has been very much widely used by Apple.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Am I visible? Am I audible now?
Yes, yes, you're audible now.
Okay. I think, okay. So when it is the product innovation, this is visible to the customers. And the process innovation is not visible. Product innovation means you can innovate your drug delivery system. You can synthesize the compounds in some different other ways. So that is the product innovation. While process innovation targets cost improvements. So if you are going to innovate process of producing the drugs, then certainly the cost will come down, and that will be called process innovation. Technology has evolved over the time, so the enterprise or firms need to change their innovation focus. You will be glad to know that India ranks not 46th now, but in 2022, as released by WIPO Geneva, India's rank is 40 now, as per Global Innovation Index. What does it mean? That India is really doing well as far as the innovation and entrepreneurship is concerned. So if we compare the rate of innovation versus time, you will see there is a point, first product, you are going to innovate product, the product innovation is there, and along with it, process innovation is also there. So in between, there is a valley. If you look at the top of this, there is a dominant design is established at that point in the graph. Technology readiness assessment is very, very important for innovation management, innovation development. Measure used to assess the maturity level of the evolving technologies. Systematic metric-based process that assesses the maturity of and the risk associated with critical technologies to be used in an organization to increase opportunity in commercialized and reduce the value of death. And you must know that the very first time technology readiness level was used by US Department of Defense. And nowadays in our country, DRDO and many other public sector undertakings have been using the concept of technology readiness level. The European Commission advised European Union funded research and innovation projects to adopt the scale in 2010. TRLs were consequently used in 2014 in the European Union Horizon 2020 program. In 2013, the TRL scale was further canonized by ISO standard. So how can we define TRL? It has to start with the basic research. If you are working on TRL 1, 2, 3, what does it mean? You are still having ideation. You are only having some innovative idea. So if you want to take it further, so you have to go beyond the TRL 3. From TRL 4 to TRL 9 is basically the prototype development. It is about the prototype of your product. So once you reach to level 9, what does it mean? That you have implemented and you are going to commercialize your product. So one is basic principles. It could be hardware, software. TRL number 2 is again about basic research. It is concept development and the application formulation. TRL 3 is about concept validation. Then we will go to the development stage. 4, 5, 6 TRLs are under development. Where 4 means experimental piloting, 5 means you are going to demonstrate your product in front of the outside world, consumers, customers. TRL 6 is you are going to industrial piloting. Then finally it comes to the deployment. You are going to deploy during TRL 7, 8 and 9. And 9 is the final flight stage where you are going to implement your project, you are going to launch your product into the market for commercialization, for revenue generation. So if you look at the innovation chain, it is related to academia, collaboration, and industrial support, knowledge development, technology development, business development. So TRL 1 is combined with TRL 3. What does it mean? You are going to do some research on your idea, basic research. And TRL 2 is combined with TRL 4, research to prove feasibility. So if you have achieved TRL 2 and TRL 4, it means you are going to prove that your idea is feasible. And now you have to develop that product. When TRL 3 is combined with TRL 5, you are going to demonstrate your technology. When TRL 5 and 6 are combined together, it is about technology development, and here you are going to develop your prototype. Prototype is not exactly the product, but it is some, primitive version of your original product. And TRL 7 is combined with TRL 9. This is the time of the market launching. You are going to launch your product for commercialization. So TRL 1, during TRL 1, basic principles are being observed. TRL 2 is about application formulation. TRL 3 is about critical functioning, and you have to be ready with your proof of concept. TRL 4 is about laboratory testing of the prototypes. TRL 5 is about laboratory testing of integrated system. TRL 6 is about prototype system verified. TRL 7, again demonstration. TRL 8 means your system and or the process is qualified. TRL 9 is the final flight, is a commercialization stage. So technology readiness levels are a method for estimating the maturity of technologies during the acquisition phase of a program developed at NASA during 1970s. The use of TRLs enables consistent, uniform discussions of technical maturity across different types of technology. Technology readiness levels were originally conceived at NASA in 1974 and formally defined in 1989. The original definition included 7 levels, but in 1990s, NASA adopted the current 9-level scale that subsequently gained widespread acceptance across the world. TRLs are based on a scale from 1 to 9, with 9 being the most mature technology. The US Department of Defense has used these TRL scales for procurement since the early 2000s. By 2008, the scale was also chosen in levels are a type of measurement system used to assess the maturity level of a particular technology. Each technology project is being evaluated against the parameters for each technology level and is then assigned a TRL rating based on the project's progress. There are 9 technology readiness levels. TRL 1 is the lowest and TRL 9 is the highest level. When a technology is at TRL 1, the scientific research is beginning and those results are being translated into future research and development. TRL 2 occurs once the basic principles have been studied thoroughly and practical applications can be applied to those initial findings. TRL 2 technology is very, very speculative as there is little to no experimental research and design begin. A technology is elevated to TRL 3. Generally, both analytical and laboratory studies are required at this level to see if a technology is viable or not and ready to proceed further through the development.
Hello, sir. Your audio is not coming. Hello.
Automatically, somebody is muting me, I think. I have, anyways. Please let me know whenever my mic is not working.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, yes.
You are at mute at the moment.
What is happening actually? Am I now audible?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So TRL 6 technology has a fully functional prototype or representational model. TRL 7 technology requires that the working model or prototype be demonstrated in a space environment. TRL 8 technology has been tested and flight qualified, and it is ready for implementation into an already existing technology or technology system. Once the technology has been flight proven during a successful mission, it can be called TRL 9. So if you look at the different levels, level 1, as per the NASA, is having different definitions. Level 1 is about basic principles. Level 2 is potential application validation. Level 3 is about proof of concept demonstration, analytically or experimentally. Level 4 is about breadboard laboratory validation. Level 5 is about the validation in simulated environment. Level 6 is about system adequacy validation in simulated environment. And level 7 is about system adequacy validated in the space. Different assessment tools are there for technology readiness level calculation. A calculator was developed by United States Department of Air Force. This tool is a standard set of questions implemented in Microsoft Excel that produces a graphical display of your TRLs achieved. This tool is intended to provide a snapshot of technology maturity at a given point in time. The Defense Acquisition University Decision Point Tool, originally named the Technology Program Management Model, was developed by United States Army and later adopted by DAU. So the TPMM is a TRL-gated high fidelity activity model that provides a flexible management tool to assist the technology levels.